Hey guys, what is going on? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're one of the best budget cornerbacks in Madden, of course. With that being said, we are going to look at 25K, 50K, 75K, 100K, and then I'll give you one guy for 150K and then one guy for 200K. And obviously these guys are all my opinions, so they're no way correct, but just want to throw them out there for anyone that needs help or just starting the game or maybe just trying to look for something decent or different. With that being said though, let's hop right into it with 25K. And I'm going to give you a man guy and a zone guy, so whatever you prefer to play, that's this play style. So let's jump right into it. Starting off for under 25,000 coins is going to be 90 overall Anthony Brown for the Cowboys. Main thing is he's got 93 speed with 94 acceleration, and he does have 90 man coverage with 86 zone coverage and 84 press. The downside is he is 5'11", so obviously we know height plays a huge factor in how your DBs play and how your team plays. Basically wide receivers and DBs. But with that being said though, he should play still really good for you. I mean, a 93 speed with 94 acceleration, especially for under 25,000 coins, if you need a slot guy, this should play perfect. Obviously, most people have 99 overall speed at this point, and they probably have those chems that are also boosting their cornerbacks. So that's kind of a tricky situation. But if you're just starting out, you need a good cornerback for under 25,000 coins. Highly recommend him. 93 speed is one of the fastest, and 5'11" is obviously kind of a hit, but 93 speed with 94 acceleration, once again, should play really good for you. Just 100% recommend him. And now we're going to head to the zone coverage guy. For zone coverage, we're going to go with 90 overall Charles Woodson. Now, this is his set piece. But with that being said, I mean, he's 6'1", so that's really good. 202 pounds. So that's plays a huge factor in how he should play. And honestly, for under 25,000 coins, there's not a lot of good zone coverage guys. And this one had the highest with 89 zone coverage and 89 speed. The speed's not the greatest, but if you're in zone, that kind of shouldn't matter as much. But obviously it is. We all know how broken zones are right now. And so with that being said, 89 zone coverage should play really good for you. 89 man coverage, 88 press. I have his 92 and he plays really good for me, so he should be getting an upgrade here soon. I would expect him to, just based purely on how they upgrade the system and the legends that keep coming out. I'd 100% recommend him, and he should play really good for you. 6'1", absolutely phenomenal. And he's also Charles Woodson, so he's kind of a stud in my opinion. With that being said though, we're going to head to 50K. For under 50,000 coins, we are going to go with 92 overall, Greg Newsome, the Ultimate Freeze or Future or whatever, Ghost of Future promo. 94 speed with 93 acceleration, 92 agility, 92 jumping, 82 prayer recognition, which is that's kind of an iffy, but 90 man coverage with 94 zone coverage and 87 press. This is my man coverage guy, just purely based on his 94 speed with 90 man coverage. Obviously, his zone coverage is at 94. But he's 6 foot tall with 192 weight. It should play really good for you, and that also factors in huge. I mean, 6 foot is probably the lowest that you could possibly go at height, just purely based on you have people that are not that tall as quarterbacks. So 94 speed should play really good for you once again. I mean, he's Greg Newsome too, and if you can find this card, hopefully you can get him for under 50,000 coins, just purely based on how rare he is. Also, you could probably do the set, I do believe, but I'm not sure how much that set would cost. And I do think he should play really good for you, though. Definitely would recommend Greg Newsome for you. And now we're going to head to the other guy. The second card is going to be Amani Arurieri. I think that's how you say his last name, but he's obviously not on the auction block right now. He's a 92 overall Team of the Week card, 93 speed with 94 acceleration, 90 agility, 89 change of direction, 85 awareness, 88 man coverage, 92 zone coverage, and 85 press. Purely based on this card is absolutely phenomenal. He's 6'2", so that's also huge in how he plays. 6'2", 205 pounds, so he's not going to get trucked as much, but 6'2" is a huge factor in how he plays in 93 speed. When I was running a line safety, this card was intercepting passes like no other. I don't understand how. I don't understand why. But this card seems to play just absolutely phenomenal at the cornerback position. In any position that you put him in, he can be manned up or he can be zoned up. And I think that plays a huge factor in how he plays, and also obviously his height plays a huge factor. So would 100% recommend Amani Arurieri for you. And now we're going to head to 75K. Starting off for under 75,000 coins is going to be 93 overall DK Metcalf. I know what you're saying. Why is a DB on here that's a wide receiver? Well, because he's an absolute stud DB. He's got 94 speed with 93 acceleration, 93 jumping, 94 man coverage, and 93 zone coverage with 94 press. The main thing is he's 6'3". So 6'3", if you put Acrobat on him at 6'3", he's just going to be intercepting passes left and right, and that's just kind of terrifying when you really think about it. And also that 94 speed is going to help him stay up with everybody. And if you run a theme team, he's obviously going to get to 99 speed with that +5 chemistry that you could possibly, well, +5, yeah, if you power him up. I don't think you actually, no, you can't. Get him up to 98 speed if I do believe. But he should play really good for you. I mean, at 94 speed with 94 man coverage, 93 zone coverage, this is a really good combination. And that 6'3" height plays phenomenal. I think that weight at 235 does play a huge factor as well. And I think that he's just a really good card, and I've seen a bunch of people use him, and he was everywhere on the field, it seemed like, whenever I played against him or ever I used him. And so with that being said, would 100% recommend DK Metcalf for you. And now we're going to head to the other card. Second card is going to be 93 overall Jalen Johnson for under 75,000 coins, 93 speed with 93 acceleration, 89 agility, 91 jumping, 88 play rec, 87 man coverage, 93 zone coverage with 88 press. This guy's going to be more of your zone guy if you want to play zones. Drop him into the purple or curl flats, or deep blue, whatever you like to play in zone coverage. He is 6 foot, so he's not the tallest, but once again, I mean, there's really all the good cornerbacks that are top end cards that are under 7,000 coins are all like 5'10", 5'11", and so I want to give you guys the height. The height was what really matters this year, especially that DB. You can tell a huge difference based upon an Aaron Glenn versus a DK Metcalf. But with that being said, Jalen Johnson, 93 speed and 93 zone coverage, really good combination, and he always played really good for me too. I did use him once, and a little bit he gets some interceptions for you, that's for sure, but he also does get burnt, obviously, just purely based on how this game plays. And I think that 93 acceleration does play a huge factor as well. And with that being said, 100% recommend Jalen Johnson for you. Now we're going to head to 100K, where this is where cards start to get really good, I do believe. For under 100,000 coins, we are going to start off with 95 overall Kristen Fulton. Now, this card's a stud. 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 agility, 96 jumping, 89 player recognition, which is the only downside I think on this card, 96 man coverage with 94 zone coverage and 92 press. And he also is 6 foot. And so if you were able to do those Rising Star solos, you could get him basically for free, just based upon if you picked him or not. And this card just plays phenomenal. It's not 95 speed, just purely straight off is really good with that 96 man coverage. He's gonna be more of your man coverage guy, and obviously we know how important. It seems like I've been running up against more man coverage this year, and that's really interesting, just purely based on the meta switch I think in the past month or 2 months. And so everyone's just running man coverage, 96 man coverage with 95 speed, good combination, and also that 95 acceleration and 95 agility, so he can keep up and do everything else that you need him to do. The only downside is his 89 awareness and 89 player recognition, but once again, it's Madden, so the cards are either going to play really good for you or they're going to be really bad. It's really a hit or miss at this point. So 100% recommend Kristen Fulton for you. And now we're going to head to the next card. Heading back to the Seahawks is going to be 95 overall Richard Sherman. Obviously, the tallest corner, well, second tallest, tied with DK Metcalf on this list. 94 speed with 93 acceleration, 88 agility, 95 jumping, 92 protection, 94 man coverage, 95 zone coverage, 94 press with 6'3", obviously, and he's 205 pounds with that 92 awareness. Richard Sherman seems to always play really good. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Madden 18, he had that. That was when that 91 speed was the threat. 91 zone was the threshold. His the most feared card was absolutely phenomenal. I think it had the most picks I've ever seen on any team and versus anybody. That card just played really good, and this card plays really good as well at that 94 speed. Obviously, you can look at Patrick Peterson, but I think this card plays better than Patrick Peterson just purely based on the height at 6'3". And obviously, I think Richard Sherman's card always seemed to be really good just purely based on how he played and how he actually was really good in real life. And also that 95 zone coverage. He's more of a zone coverage guy. You can man him up if you need him, but I really wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend just playing him in zone if you need to with that 95 zone and the 94 speed. That's a really good deadly combination. And also that 95 jumping, of course. So 100% recommend Richard Sherman for you. And now we're going to head to 150K and 200K. So for 150,000 coins is going to be 95 overall Aqib Talib, 94 speed with 92 acceleration, 91 agility, 95 jumping, 92 player recognition, 95 man coverage with 92 zone coverage, and 95 press. That's 6'1". So he's not the smallest, but he's also not the tallest. 6'1's a really good height, I do believe. And 94 speed and 95 player recognition. 95 man coverage and 95 press. Really good combination for a really good man coverage cornerback. And Talib seems to play really good for me, at least. I had him on the Rams team, obviously. He was really good with that 94 speed. And I only had his team diamond. I didn't have his full his full card, which this Bo knows is also just a new card that not just came out, but has been more expensive in the past, but it's down to 150k, which I think is a really good. If you got that much money, I would 100% recommend Saqib to leave for you, or just get that Richard Sherman and DK Metcalf, and that'll solve both your problems at cornerback. Plus, give you a little +2 chemistry on the Seahawks. So, obviously, if you're not running a theme team, he's going to be a really good choice for you. But if you are running a theme team, he'll be a better choice for you. So you get the Patriots, the Broncos, the Rams, and the Buccaneers. So 100% recommend Aqib to leave for you. And now we're going to head to the final 200k card for, just a pick, I guess. Getting back to the Browns for the final card is going to be 96 overall. Denzel Ward, 96 speed with 97 acceleration, 94 agility, 95 jumping, 91 player recognition, 96 man coverage with 94 zone, and 95 press. Obviously, at 5'11", he's probably one of the shortest on this list. I try not to pick anyone that is at 5'10" or 5'10" or smaller, but purely based on that, he's one of the only good cards out there for under 200,000 coins, or just right at the 200k threshold. 96 speed with 96 man coverage. That's absolutely deadly. Just purely based on if you have just the +1 speeds, speed boost for those chem cards, he's gonna be at 98 speed. You power him up, he'll be at 97 speed, 99 speed. So it's either way, it's a really good hit or miss. Really good hit. And that 96 man coverage with 96 speed, he's going to be more of your man coverage guy, obviously. He can't play zone, but I think he should play really good for you with that 95 press as well. Obviously, don't press in Madden because you're just going to get burnt over top. And so just be careful with that. But if you're a man coverage scheme, he should play really good for you. He's always been really good in real life, too. I 100% recommend Denzel Ward for you. And so that's all I got for the best budget cornerbacks, in my opinion, just ranging from 25k up to 200k. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know who I missed, and let me know your thoughts.